This is going to be a water reclamation site, I believe, for the LA airport. As we're looking right now, this land used to be perfectly level. The pile of dirt in the back is what they have removed from the bottom part down here. We can see the heavy equipment doing all the work. And this thing goes way, way down. They've really dug a lot in the last couple weeks. It's been going on for a few months now, I believe. This thing's costing a major fortune of money. And I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it is going to be collecting runoff water from LA Airport before it ends up in Hyperion or the ocean. So let me do a little bit of zooming in over here. Hey, if you like my videos, do a thumbs up, subscribe, or like. If there's something you want me to review, if I can get a hold of it, I will do that. I live in LA, so if there's something you want me to record, like this fascinating pit of water down here, if I can get a hold of it, if I can get there, I'll do the video. So I'm going to take a walk around here, walk around the block so we can see what this site looks like. There was a sign out here talking about what this was all about, but I can't find the site right now. I can't find the sign right now. It's really hard to see. There's a lot of sun glaring here, and I don't have a camera with a close viewfinder. Where is that? Okay. Plus I've got this chain link fence that's not making this any easier. There's that big pit of water I was talking about. I'm hundreds of feet away. I can't imagine what the sound of that is like being close up. And we got another one of these things moving down over here. Like last week, there's a whole bunch of the heavy equipment that was down here opening this whole area up. So I'm going to zoom on over to the right over here so you can see what's going on. We've got two trucks down there. The problem with the chain link fence is if I try to zoom in, it's going to focus on the fence and mess up the whole picture. It gives you a chance to see what's going on out here. There must be something going on down there because these guys have been down there for a while. And they've got, I don't know what those are called, skip loaders or who knows. They got two of them that have been in the same area working. It's pretty incredible. I'm sure this is costing the city of LA and the taxpayers millions and millions of dollars. But we need it down here. When it rains down here, the runoff, and that might be what this is for, when it rains out here, the runoff from the airport is fuel and dirt and lots of junk over there. Oh, we got a news truck over here. What do we have here? News 1. Well, that's fascinating. I'm posting a news story before the news is out here. Of course, they're going to make money off of it, and I won't. But what can you do? Lots of water down there. It's just interesting to see. Got some more equipment over there. And we've got equipment over there that I'm going to be walking towards soon. So this whole thing was owned by the airport, I believe. If I'm correct, this used to have houses here. Used to be houses here years and years and years ago. There were houses in the airport, bought them all up and kicked everybody out about 30, 40, 50 years ago. Kind of ruined a lot of lives, taking over this space. And the other property that's past this, they put soundproofing in. But for some reason, they didn't want the houses over here because of the medical. All right. Right, that news truck drove away. This is from out of state. For some reason, a lot of people were having medical issues, hearing issues, so they bought up the place and made them move out. Look at all that dark dirt. I wonder if that is just a normal thing or if that's filled with some oil deposits, or I don't know. It's pretty fascinating. It's definitely fascinating. So I'm going to go walking around the block right now. Walking around the block. Again, they've only got 3 of these things working right now. And the big show was when they had all the big stuff working, digging this massive pit. Is this a pit or a hole? I don't know. I'm still trying to find the sign that says what this is. I think it's further down the block, and I might not be able to find it. So we got the entrance fence where they come in here with their heavy equipment that's over there and do their work. And look at all that dirt. Unbelievable. Man. And I don't think it's going to get put back in there. I think they're going to, well, I don't know. Maybe they're putting underground tanks. Or maybe they're going to fill it back up with dirt. Hard to say. All right, so I'm going to go walk around to the other side. I think this company is called Pet Jets that has they transport pets, horses, on, I believe, airplanes. So trucks bring these animals here, and they get them ready for transport around the country or the world. And they are way, way, way back up on this side road over here. So I'm going to walk on that side road and a lot of cars pulling over to see what's going on here, because it's kind of fascinating to see. You don't really see something like this in a lifetime usually. And I'm going to try to come back down here in a week or two, or in a couple weeks, or maybe a month, and post more videos of this. It'd be really nice if I was able to set up a camera and watch this thing in time lapse. But I mean, this thing's probably going to take a couple years to build, or I don't know. It's just very interesting to see. Make sure you check out my channel. I've got some video on them building roads. Here we go. There it is. The ARGO Drain Sub-Basin Facility Project done by LA Airport. So I've got some videos on them building roads or slurrying roads. But there's some really cool stuff, I think, on my channel. It's interesting, at least to me. So we're going to go look at some of this big heavy-duty equipment here in a minute. Really big equipment. Look at this stuff. These have got to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Massive land equipment. Look at the tire. The tire is probably about 6 feet tall. There must have been lots of trees here. This was really an open land area. Interesting thing about this, if you want to go on the internet and look up the story, I think it's on the internet. There was a call on a police call put out a couple years ago about a man with a gun in this area, and the cops came down here, and there was a guy with a rifle, and they ended up putting cuffs on him. Turns out it was like a game warden that saw a fox or something roaming through this field and pulled out a rifle because he was going to shoot it because it was wild. And somebody in the area saw a man with a gun by the airport and flipped out and called the cops. So they handcuffed him, and then they ended up releasing him when they realized he was one of them. So yeah, this is sorry, this is the private road now. Kind of a private road, I think. And I'm going to see if I can get a little better view of what's going on here. Little different angle. Look at all that dirt and rock. So I think I'm going to be able to get a side view looking inward and downward, and that will be really cool. A different perspective. I can't really see it that well, because the hill is still pretty high up here. But it is interesting to see. Look at that. And the airport is way, way, way in the background. You can see that. Okay, here we go. Look at this road over here. Pretty neat. Oh my God, look at this. Heck yeah. Perfect timing. Oh my gosh, look at this humongous, what do they call this? I don't know, it's a Cat 335F. Wow. This would be awesome to stand out here and watch all day. I wonder if they're going to send that big guy over to the area way down there where they've been dancing around for a while. This pit is filled with a ton of water. We've just had about 6 inches of rain here in the last 2 weeks. Fascinating. Don't have much battery power left, so I already went through one battery. Hopefully I saved the video before the battery went dead, so I can post this tonight. Unbelievable. This is so cool. Look at this. There's even more dirt piled up all the way back. They're going to the middle, so maybe they're digging even deeper. We're taking out more dirt. make sure you leave your comments, your thumbs up. Do those likes for me. Subscribe. Watch my other videos. If you would. Want to donate to my channel, ask for my PayPal info. Yeah, they're all working down in that little area now. This is so cool. Okay, how's my battery looking? I think we're doing okay on the battery. There's an airplane taking off over there. All the equipment just stopped. I don't know why. They got in the middle and they're all... there's so much glare on this viewer that I can't really zoom in to see what the heck I'm doing. All I see is my face reflecting back at me. All right, people. That's going to be it for today.